What's happening, my people? How's everybody doing today on this fine Wednesday? Thanks to all of you that came and watched the air show stuff that I had last week. I saw that the first video got quite a few hits, and I appreciate that. I wanted to relay and show y'all all the fun that we had that day, and I hope that the video wasn't too jumpy and such, but it was a fun day. So wanted to share that with y'all, and I'm glad that the people that watched did watch. But gonna have to cut this short tonight because I got some stuff that I need to be doing. But I also wanted to go over. I mean, most of you guys were there watching that video. A couple of videos that I posted. Basically, whole point in me posting that was to show that teamwork is a good thing. Um, if you notice something's not right about your plane, you ask somebody to help you, and next thing you know, that other person's those other set of eyes figure things out. And Michael and I were able to figure out his plane. He'd already flown it several times that day, but I went and flew it for him, and it ended up making it a little bit better. And he's still flying it now. And it's just Nate did the same thing for me a couple months ago with my Eurofighter. So one of the things I always do with people is help them. So I like helping people be more successful at RC flight. So anyway, but I'm gonna keep this pretty short today. But I do appreciate everybody being here. Um, okay. um, I do appreciate everybody being here to hang out for a little bit. I have more videos posting on actually YouTube videos from the field posting, so you guys can see some of my flying from a couple weeks ago. And I have a lot of videos backed up, so I'm just going to post videos little by little by little. But got people coming in and out the door, so I'm gonna shut the camera off when they coming in and out because I'm in the living room, right by the front door. But anyway, let's go through this. There's lots of people chatting in the original couple videos and then here. So let me start with Mr. Mike Bird. Thank you for being here, Mr. Mike Bird. Mr. Victor RC Jets is never here. He's always here to say he's not here. But thank you, Victor, for being here. Much appreciated. Mr. Anthony Lashee, what is up with you? Mr. Tim Justins, Mr. Michael Bear. Hopefully, I'll get to see you fly over in that beautiful Falcon one of these days. I see Falcons all the time and think of you every time I see one. But it's never you in it. So hopefully, you'll get to come into KNUQ one of these days. So anyway, who else? Mr. Shadow Ops, what is up with you? Mr. Pete Lane, what is up with you? The Fred Barron, my longest supporter, what's up with you? Jeff in Lower Alabama, howdy, howdy. Mr. CVO Hobo, what is up with you? Um, who else? JCB67, what's up? Craig Bevan, howdy to you. Mr. Randy Huffins, what's up with you? Howdy, howdy. I saw you in the premieres as well. Mr. Killer Planes, what's up with you, Mr. Killer Planes? Um, who else? Still going scrolling through here. I think that might be everybody. Yeah, that's everybody. But thanks to you for all you guys for being here. I'm going to cut this short because I've got some errands to run and I've got some uh, gas to be used. So anyway, so and I wanted to bring up a couple other projects that I've got coming up. I don't know if those of you that watched the videos last week, I don't know if you guys noticed me botch that landing on my Viper jet, and where I bent up the landing gear. The landing gear was actually originally bent from one of my flying outings with Nate when we were over at Tomcats. He was trying to land his Arrows 50 millimeter Hawk and bounced it. Ended up hitting my landing gear and bending it. So he bought me some replacement gear for that after he did it. I was able to bend them back in place. They never were always totally perfectly right, but he bought me some new gear for it. So after my little bounce at the air show, that pretty much gave me the okay to rip them things out and put the new ones in. because I bent him pretty bad, just because I was trying to avoid Jack. He'd already landed, and I hit the reverse mid bounce. And the biggest problem is I never land that plane with flaps because it's always hard to get it to touch down the right way. And it didn't. It's totally my fault. Nerves were going crazy. You got to own up to when you make mistakes, and that was a mistake. I haven't made a whole lot of mistakes with that plane. I haven't flown it in a long time. And then when I did fly it and landed it, I landed it with flaps. So I did what you call a dumb thumb and bent up the gear pretty good. So I've had that plane for a few years, and I have been meaning to start doing some modifications to it. So we are going to get started on that. And we will begin by replacing that landing gear, and then let's see here. Do I have anything here? I thought I had it here with me. Then we're going to switch out that ESC for a hold on a second, guys. Switch out that ESC for a newer unit. And there it is. So I've got a couple things I'm going to share just to show you guys what I'm going to be switching it to. But hopefully you can still hear me. We're going to switch some components. Yes. And I will show you what that is here very shortly. Hopefully I didn't break up too much, but I was a long ways away from the Bluetooth adapter, so it might have been weird. But so number one that's going to be changed is, so this is the crazy thing. The FMS, let's see, there we go. So this is the ESC that's going to be going in. This is the new FMS. Their new ESC, which is 8S capable. It's 6S through 8S. Give me a second, guys. Sorry, I had to tell my son adios because he's heading out to go see his girlfriend. Anyway, this is the new ESC. It's 120 amp. It has a very high burst current as well, but it is 6S through 8S. So we going to do something a little different up in here. So this will be the new ESC going in there, and yes, it does have reverse. First that will go in there. So there's these couple things, one for programming, one for other stuff, but it does have reverse. So, and on top of that, we're going to be putting in the new FMS. Let me see if 8S. So I have the cool thing about these. Well, number one, the Eflite Viper Jet is an FMS plane. So this is the fan that's going to be going in there. It's the new 8S, big 40 millimeter motor. This one is 1500 kV, and it will drop right in. But it's a significant upgrade in performance. You should feel the cogging on this thing. And with these fans, what I've noticed with all the new FMS fans is that when they're brand new, they work great. But after about the 6th to 10th flights, somewhere between 6 and 10 flights, they really get good. And I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's because the bearings loosening up, or I don't know what it is. But all these new fans that I've gotten from FMS, they get better. So I will talk about that shadow ops. I am going to talk about that plane, but I want to talk about this first because it's not a gender reveal, baby blue, and it's going to be a little bit cooler. But the FMS Viper is going to be coming back to stateside, as far as I know. I don't know exactly when, but it will be coming in to the U.S. and should be coming with this new setup, so you can actually get to 8S pretty easily. So what I'm doing is going to be putting this fan and this ESC, taking the smart ESC out of there and putting this in there because this can do more cells. And we get that thing going. But I'm going to change the gear out and then do the rest. So I'll get to a couple questions and then we'll get going. But I got to go back a little bit because Mr. Randy Huffins was cool enough to give us some daisy treats. It's funny too, Randy, because I was usually the squirrels, as soon as the sun goes down, boom, they run up and go to bed. Well, they were staying up late today, and Daisy has been showing her little ones how to come to the door and knock on the door to get food. So she was bringing her latest set of babies over to the front to our door to get some treats. And they were staying late though, which is kind of crazy. But thank you, Mr. Randy, very much appreciated. And anytime anybody want to drop a super chat, I very much appreciate it. Not required, but it is appreciated. So thank you, Randy. And the squirrels are awesome. They're a pain in the ass at times, but they're fun. Um, so, Mr. Killer Planes, the squirrels, we feed them. They say that squirrels are supposed to eat fruit, vegetables, or tree nuts, and they will eat insects and they will eat meat too. But for the most part, they stick to you know, they don't really eat seeds, many seeds. They'll eat sunflower seeds, but for the most part, they don't really eat seeds. It's just so I'll give them walnuts, almonds, sunflower seeds on occasion. Daisy likes sunflower seeds. I had Brazil nuts lately, last because they were on sale, and they actually eat those, and they can do with those. They're not good to feed them peanuts. Peanuts are actually toxic to them over a long period of time. Cashews make them dopey. It's actually kind of funny. It's kind of like marijuana. It makes them real sleepy. It's too much fat in them. But we feed them mainly occasionally pecans, but whatever's cheapest. We give them salt or roasted, unsalted, or raw. But unsalted is the most important part because salt is bad for dams. But anyway, so yes, I was going to talk about this. So I did want to bring up the fact that I was going to upgrade my Viper. I've had it for a few years now. The plane's been awesome. It's been really good. It's crazy fast on stock power. So there's no reason why it won't be even faster with some simple upgrades. So going to upgrade it to that 1500 kV that will do 8S, and I might even try it on 9S just to be crazy. But so Shadow Op said, what are your thoughts on the new free wing 90mm sport jet? So I actually like the plane. I like the shape of it. It looks like some of the fastest turbine sport jets, or even big composite EDF sport jets. What I dislike is that goofy ass color. What the heck did they choose like freaking baby blue for? So I'm like, that's why I said it looks like a gender reveal blue. Like, every time the gender reveal is the newest thing for nowadays, right? So it's like somebody wants to bring out that plane and show, oh, we're having a boy, or they're gonna have a girl, so it would be pink, Or I don't want to get too crazy, but I said they should get it rainbow colored too, because then they'd have everything covered. But I don't like the blue. So basically, that's the only thing I dislike about it. Of course, the price is a little high, and they're going to come up with reasons as to why it's high. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. But I do like the look of the plane. RC Informer did a video of him flying it. It looks like it flies good. Um, I don't see anything wrong with it. Um, so uh, it looks to fly great. The price is a little too high, in my opinion, especially considering it's a sport jet that's painted baby blue. But plane looks good. I like the flight characteristics. It's going to fly really good on 6S. I know there's going to be people that are going to go crazy and put higher performance setups in it, but I see the 6S and the 8S, and actually a 7S FMS setup would probably be good in there, just because it's got high power but it's light. The 8S setup would work too, and then put it on 9, so that would be good. But I think the plane's cool. Dislike the color, but I know a lot of people are just going to buy it and change it to their own color. I think they could have done better with the color, but whatever. You can't get everything you like. It is cool to see, but can't get everything. Now, Randy Huffins, I'm glad that my squirrels are very picky. They won't eat just anything. They don't like many different fruits. They'll eat a banana here and there, but for the most part, they'll only eat seeds like sunflower seeds. They'll eat almonds, walnuts. Um, that's pretty much it. Pecans, pretty much it. They don't go crazy, so they won't eat corn. They won't eat bird seed. They won't eat anything human. They don't like. I mean, if they get desperate, they'll start chewing up boxes and stuff we leave out. But they won't eat human food. They don't like it. So we try to feed them the proper stuff so that they don't get, fat like Americans. So we just feed them seeds, almonds, etc., etc. So, so, and I know squirrels will eat everything, but we're trying to keep them healthy, so that if we're not around, they won't try to get into people's stuff. Um, so there's the thing about this new plane from uh, from Motion. They say that it's the fastest 90 millimeter. That's great. The 90 millimeter Viper jet, it's been doing over 130 since it first came out. So that ain't nothing special. The 8S, on 8S, it'll probably go faster, but not that big of a deal. And it's baby blue. Who cares how fast it goes? But anyway, um, so we'll see. But yeah, killer planes. The only thing that they've eaten up that really pissed me off is I had a collapsible bucket outside that I meant to bring in, and you know how it uses little rubber joints. They chewed through everything, but for the most part, they don't. They know where to and not to mess with things, because I have a spray bottle. If they do something I don't like, I spray them, and they're not stupid. They figure it out. But anyway, so what do you guys think? What do you guys think of the new plane? Like I said, I think it's cool. I dislike the color. I dislike them coming up with excuses to make it expensive. But I think it's cool. It's nice having all these different options. I'm actually considering going back to getting more 50 millimeter jets, because I'd like to fly more local, and don't want to make it where I'm like, oh well, I've stepped up into this new upper echelon style of flying, so I no longer fly with the smaller. Nah, I want to be able to fly everything. I want to fly big jets, big EDFs. I don't really have a desire to fly turbines, because just this year alone, I have I have transferred almost 200,000 gallons of diesel. So, needless to say, I don't want to smell like diesel. I don't want to bring diesel home. It's got to stay away. So, you won't be seeing me fly. If somebody wants to sponsor me to fly one for them and they take it home, I'll fly it and they take it home. That's one thing. I can fly anything, but I don't have a desire to mess with them, mess with turbines, because I deal with big diesel engines and stinky diesel every day. Don't want to deal with it. Um, Big Jim, I completely agree. We do need more scale. As far as I know, there could be more. We have that FMS coming, the 80 millimeter FMS F86. There are more coming, um, which will be cool. And yeah, Shadow Ops, I don't know why it's so expensive. And I think it's just because they're one of the only ones. Let's see how it sells. I mean, we've got all the fanboys that are going to hop on board just because it's something from them. But let's see what happens. I don't ever buy the first batch. So I'll wait for the second batch to come in. As far as I know, there is one coming from another manufacturer. Uh, just don't know the exacts as to exactly when, Mr. Jeff in Lower Alabama. Love F-16s. The F-16, they did release the 70 with the full flying tail, which was great. But you know, that's just a sort of change up of something they've already done. So yeah. So Randy, I didn't know you had squirrels like that. That's kind of cool. Yeah, ours, Miss Daisy has been around for I think going on 9 years, 8 or 9 years. Several different litters of children. Right now, there's 4 of them that are hanging out on our patio. 4 different litters, 3 hanging out on our patio. But yeah. So yeah, they make us their beta testing. Um, exactly, Shadow Ops. I'm not going to do that. But anyway, so like I said, I'm not going to be on here forever, but I did want to talk to y'all for a little bit. Like I said, I do plan on doing some more. I have lots of planes to get together and get test flown. I have 5 planes that are together but have never been flown. The FMS PC-21, the little FMS Miss America racer, the FMS 1500 millimeter P-47. What else? The plane from the Eflite air tractor. I have to get that one flying. I got a whole bunch of stuff that's just not been flown, and now that I have more time, hopefully things at work are going to change a little bit. I'll be able to fly. What's up, Rick and Roy? And Mike Bird, as far as I know, they were considered pests at one point, but I think that they lifted that because I remember reading something about it. But you can't do anything to them here. If you do anything to them here, you can actually get fined. I think it might be considered a form of animal abuse if you do something to them here. But anyway, so there's lots of more stuff coming as far as I know, guys. From what I've been told, we have more things coming. I don't have dates. I don't have specifics. I mean, I do have specifics, but I can't tell you. But there's stuff coming, and it's going to be cool. And it's going to just make the RC market, the RC aviation market, even more competitive. You know, the good thing about having all these different planes out is that it actually works really well for the consumer because everybody's going to be vying for your business. So, you know, the more planes that are out there, the better. They just, when you have something that's going to have a price that doesn't work and other people have a price that's good, they start figuring out what's selling and what isn't, and that actually works out for you. I'm really impressed with Banana Hobby right now with the stuff they've done. Can't say I really care for the people that they're using as representatives, but I do like the stuff coming out from them, um, especially like the those little 50 millimeter planes. That I think they're going to be arrows too. I don't know exactly, but there's the little MB 339, the MiG 17. So I'm digging that stuff. I'm liking all the 50 millimeter stuff again because those are planes that I used to have to modify planes to get to what they're at out of the box, which is cool. So, but anyway, we are going to be closing this out because I've got some stuff I need to go do. But I do appreciate all y'all coming here. Please pay attention to the channel because if you want to see some more cool stuff coming out, I've got a lot of stuff coming. A lot more videos will be posting. I'm basically trying to do 1 video a day just so you can see all the stuff I have backlogged. I have a whole bunch of videos back. I haven't flown as much as I wanted to because of the weather. And I may not get to fly this weekend. We'll see. But I'm going to be posting a video a day until I run out of videos to post. So you'll be able to see some of the stuff that I've done. And yes, Mike Bird, I love the 50s. Like I was saying, the 50 millimeters, I used to buy them and make modifications to make them fly the way that I wanted. And the cool thing is now they come that way, so I don't even have to worry about it. Yeah, Anthony, I didn't used to be that way, but I've got quite a few planes that I need to get back together. I have the the free wing 70 millimeter F-104. Have all the parts to get my 90 millimeter F-104 fixed. So now that I've got some more time from work, I'm thinking I'll be able to put some stuff together. I'll be able to take some time off now that I've got less to worry about. So anyway, and thanks to you, Mr. Mike Bird, and thanks to everyone else for being here. And we will, please just check back, turn your notifications on, like, shares, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. I do try to reply to every comment, even if it's just a heart, but I do try to reply to everything. So let's hopefully get back to a lot more flying. I still do want to get out there and fly with Nick. He's flying almost all balsa now, which is cool. We got some cool new planes. FW-190 he just got a new cool looking. I think it's an air tractor type plane, but it's a crop duster, which looks pretty cool. But anyway, there'll be more stuff posted, and I'm going to hopefully do some more from the field. Our weather's still been really good, even though it's gotten into fall. So hopefully there will be more flying, more how-tos, and more of that stuff. So anyway, thank you guys, and I will see you later.